Welcome back to KPsKINGDOM, cooking with KP, and today we're going to do a yogurt marinated brisket in the smoker, in the offset smoker. Pretty simple dish this one, but really tasty. Look, let's just get on with it. First thing I've got is a brisket. This one is a small one. It's only about 1.8 kilo. Okay, so close to, what's that, 4 pounds ish. And all I'm going to do is remove some of the hard fat and some of the silver skin that might be on the brisket. A lot of this has already been done. I just wanted to clean it up a little bit, so we're just going to remove some of that hard fat and silver skin, as I said. Right, just give that a bit of a trim up as well. Alright, I've got a litre of beef stock. I'm just going to inject beef stock into the brisket this time around. I'm not going to use any other seasonings or flavors, so just use your injecting probe or needle or syringe for a better word, and just start plumping that brisket up. Now, you don't have to have a fancy one of these syringes like this. You can actually buy them basically from your local supermarket in the kitchen section for anywhere sort of between $10 and $20. I've just decided to get a nice big one, but the little ones work just as good. So just keep injecting some of that beef stock in and get that plumped up, and I'm going to add in a 250 gram tub of Greek style yogurt. Okay, and you might be asking, why yogurt? Well, I had the yogurt first of all, and I had to use it up in the next few days. So look, let's make it a marinade and see if we can make our brisket even more tender. Okay, so give that all a good rubbery dub, get the whole thing slathered in that yogurt. Right, really get into all those little nooks and crannies, and make sure you spill some from time to time, otherwise you are not doing it correctly. Okay, so just give that all a really good massage through. I'm basically just going to put the lid on that. I'm going to put that in the refrigerator overnight, or until I'm ready to start smoking. For me, that was around about 15 hours. Alright, nice airtight container in the refrigerator, nice cool spot, and away we go. Alright, next day I'm getting ready to smoke my brisket. I'm just going to wipe off any excess yogurt that might be. Just put that straight back into the tub. Okay, don't try and make more of a mess than we have already done in this recipe. So just wipe off the excess just like that, and this is where those gloves really come in handy. Okay, I'm going to quickly just wash those gloves off under the tap with a bit of water, and I'm going to give this a really good liberal dose of my Sinatra rub. If you are a regular viewer, you might have seen my Sinatra brisket. And why is it a Sinatra rub? It's because I'm doing it my way. Alright, make sure we get all surfaces, all edges beautifully covered on this brisket. Now, as you can see, this is a very thin brisket. It's quite lean in the terms of briskets that you would normally do, but look, this will do just for the two of us, and I will be making 3 recipes out of this one brisket, believe it or not. Okay, so make sure we get plenty of that rub over. And as I said, make sure we get it into all those little nooks and crannies. Alright, so in the meantime, I've got my briquettes going. I've got my smoker warming up. We got some little bits of apple wood ready to go and smoke. Now, we did have a issue with one of the cameras, and we didn't record me actually putting that brisket on, so I'm coming through checking it from time to time. I'm doing this at about 135 degrees Celsius. I'm going to smoke that pretty heavily for around about 3 hours. Okay, and as you probably noticed, I did put my brisket in upside down. Beginner's mistake. Okay, I'm still learning how to use this thing. Alright, 3 hours in, we're going to put that in some foil, aluminium foil. I'm actually going to put that into a little aluminium container, and then wrap it with the foil as well, and that's just going to help. And I'm also going to add in a nice chunk of tallow. Right, you can buy that from your local supermarket. And if you haven't tried playing with tallow before, really good flavour. And this is going to add some real nice juiciness to our brisket. And if you use tallow to cook fries or chips in, wow, it really tastes good. Right, make sure it's nice and airtight, or as tight as we can, and that's going to go back into the smoker. And I'm going to continue going at 135 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to check that every now and then. Just keep an eye on your fire, make sure we've got some nice coalage and we've got a nice consistent heat. So as I said, I'm going to keep that going at 135, maybe a little bit less, and I'm going to cook that off for about another 3 to 4 hours, or until my temperature probe goes through the meat really easily. Right, get a nice tender beautiful brisket. As you can see, we're checking the heat, and at the end of the sort of 4 hours ish mark, I'm going to take that out, and I'll let that rest for about another hour or so, and we can get ready to start serving. Alright, so as I said, we've taken it out. I'm going to put it down on top of a trivet so I don't mess up the bench and everything else, and we're going to just let things rest. Now in the meantime, what we can do, we can start getting things ready to make a bit of a meal out of this. Mrs. KP has got some potatoes. She's just cut them into little discs, and she's got those sort of boiling away. I'm going to make up a really quick easy gravy. I'm going to use about 50 grams worth of butter. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons worth of just basic flour, about half a teaspoon's worth of white pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons worth of black pepper. I want a nice little gravy. We're just going to make up a bit of a roux, and we'll use our beef stock in with that flour butter mix to make up a really quick easy gravy. I did not throw out that beef stock, if you are still watching. Alright, as you can see, we've got all that beautiful juice. All we have to simply do now is just start cutting up our brisket. And as I have already mentioned, yes, I did put my brisket in upside down, so beginner's mistake. We do have a really nice smoke ring on this brisket. It is nice and tender, and the flavour and smell is just amazing. Right, and if you haven't tried smoking your own brisket before, or try using a smoker, find a friend who has one, and we'll try and learn how to use it like I am. Right, there's our gravy. I'm going to pour that over our sliced brisket, just a little bit of sliced potato, and there you go. You've got KP's yogurt marinated smoked beef brisket. Love you so. See you try and make this one at home. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really interesting concept. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. And if you want all the ingredients for this, it'll be at the end of the video. Hit that notifications bell. Share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. Don't forget to hit that like button, and leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn another new smoker recipe, well, just like this one, we need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button, and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. After this magic yogurt marinated smoked beef brisket, and I will catch you next time. Bye.